GTA 6 has a new rival on its hands. We'll be talking about what that game is and more all in this video today. And I'm not talking about Assassin's Creed Shadows, the game that currently everyone is talking about that was just announced the other day and is going to be coming out a little bit later on this year. The reason that's relevant is that game's developed by Ubisoft, and Ubisoft's CEO has come out and said that GTA 6 is going to be great for all video games, almost using the expression of high tides raise all ships. With GTA 6 out, there will be more people invested in the video game industry and more people playing video games. But the real GTA 6 rival I want to talk about actually comes from Rockstar Games co-founder and former Grand Theft Auto lead Dan Houser. So for those of you guys that don't know, Dan Houser, who founded Rockstar Games with his brother Sam Houser, who is still at Rockstar, left the company about 4 years ago. This shocked the world, and it came just a couple of years after Leslie Benzies, the president at Rockstar Games, decided to leave as well. And last year, Dan Houser actually announced that he created a new studio called Absurd Ventures, and we now know at least one concrete thing that the studio is working on, and it's a game that sounds a bit like Grand Theft Auto on paper. So according to a recent job listings at Absurd Ventures, like this lead gameplay designer position, it specifies that an open world action adventure game is in the works. And although this is a pretty broad description for the game, the summary of the role says become the primary vision holder and hands-on contributor for character, control, and camera design in an open-world action game. The person in this role will lead a team of multidisciplinary specialists to deliver best-in-class combat and third-person action across multiple game modes. That sounds very much like Grand Theft Auto. I will leave a link to this entire thing in the description if you guys are interested. Again, it's for a lead gameplay designer at Absurd Ventures in Santa Monica. You literally could have the ability to apply for this job if you want. It touches on some of the responsibilities, the qualifications, the full description of the job itself. And this is the first real time we've sort of heard something coming out from Absurd Ventures. The only thing they've given us is sort of a description of what they are. They said Absurd Ventures is building narrative worlds, creating characters, and writing stories for a variety of genres without regard to medium, to be produced for live action animation, video games and other interactive content, books, graphic novels, and scripted podcasts. That's the description that they provided. So in other words, it's not just all video games. And last November, the studio revealed American Caper and A Better Paradise, two universes within their first stories coming in 2024. But it's unclear whether this open world game is connected to either, but it definitely doesn't sound like it's coming in 2024. However, that being said, the studio is clearly staffing up for a true AAA video game title. And interestingly enough, that lead gameplay designer listing seems to be the only one that clearly spells out an open world action adventure game. The rest of them, like a listing for a senior art director, are more general with their language, pointing to things like the overall visual direction of our projects and visually stunning and cohesive game worlds that captivate players. Again, that senior art director position at Absurd Ventures at Santa Monica says, "We are seeking a highly skilled and experienced senior art director to join our dynamic team. As the senior art director, you will be responsible for leading and inspiring our talented artists to deliver visually stunning and cohesive game worlds that captivate players and bring our game concepts to life. You will have a direct impact on the overall visual direction of our projects, ensuring they meet the highest artistic standards and align with the game's design and narrative goals." So you can see there, that one is a little bit more broad, whereas the lead gameplay designer specifically mentions things that kind of sound like a Grand Theft Auto game, like having best-in-class combat, third-person action, etc. Now, the other thing that's interesting from that lead gameplay designer listing is it notes that the person in this role is going to lead a team of multidisciplinary specialists to deliver best-in-class combat and third-person action across multiple game modes. So although some of the other details are still sparse, this mystery project definitely sounds like something in Dan Houser's wheelhouse, but it certainly sounds a lot like Grand Theft Auto, and it could be one of the biggest rivals for GTA 6 if it is to come out in the next couple of years, which is obviously when GTA 6 would be here. So it is nice to see some actual news coming from Dan Houser's company. If you've been following them on social media over the last couple of years and months since their announcement that they were forming this company, they basically just posted these insanely weird and cryptic images and videos. Some of them are honestly quite creepy, and some of them honestly don't make sense either, but it does look like they are getting into some stuff and starting to produce some things, because they actually just put out a trailer for one of the things they're working on, A Better Paradise Volume 1. I'll leave a link to it in the description if you guys are interested. But as Rockstar continues to remain silent around Grand Theft Auto 6, it seems like one of its potential new rivals is starting to heat up. Really, we thought we would get something from Rockstar today, as their earnings call is just in a couple of hours from their parent company, Take-Two Interactive. In fact, there was a lot of speculation that something was going to be released, as earlier on in the day, they only had 12 posts on their Instagram when they've traditionally been keeping 14 over the last couple of weeks, and really since the release of the first Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. But it was not meant to be, as Rockstar gave us 2 posts about Grand Theft Auto Online. The first one coming at 10 a.m. Eastern Time: infiltrate an LSPD precinct and steal the Ubermax Cypher sports car in the gangbanger robbery, one of this week's salvage robbery targets in GTA Online. The Cypher can be sold, scrapped for parts, or kept as a personal vehicle. The choice is yours. And to no surprise, a lot of the responses were like, this isn't GTA 6, and this isn't Red Dead Redemption on PC. What are you guys doing, Rockstar? But there was hope, as that still left only 13 posts. Rockstar mysteriously bumped that down to 12. But the other one was also about GTA Online. Go full throttle in air races, test your nerves and junk energy skydives, or join a team of parachutists and wrestle control of the drop zone. All 3 modes are paying out money and RP bonuses in GTA Online through May 22nd. And obviously, the responses of that were not all that great either. I would have definitely lost that bet, saying that Rockstar, if they made 2 posts today, both of them would be about GTA Online, and that nothing would be about either Grand Theft Auto 6 or Red Dead Redemption coming on PC. So fans are certainly frustrated here. Rockstar's rivals are heating up, and as things currently stand, they are remaining radio silent. So it will be interesting to see what sort of info we might be able to gather from the Take-Two Interactive earnings call in just a couple of hours. But for now, that's all the information I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. Let me know what you think about ex-Rockstar Games co-founder Dan Houser and his studio seemingly creating a pretty big-time AAA open-world action-adventure game that could be a massive Grand Theft Auto 6 rival. Again, let me know what you think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.